expressed about Judd Apatow, Sam Tripoli, Sam Tripoli's other. Fucking Jimmy Shubert's available for any time, for any kind of role on Crashing on HBO.
I watched the latest episode of Crashing. I don't know if you've seen it. It's the fucking worst thing. Okay, we'll put a pin in it.
Why'd you bring that up here?
Because it's a tease.
It's a tease, bro. now I'm curious.
Oh, was it a Me Too episode? Is that what you guys
It
are talking
is
about?
okay. I talked about it earlier, but the TV
Crashing's
show
brilliant,
Crashing,
Fuck all these
produced
trust
by
fund
Judd
kids.
Apatow and Pete Holmes. They released an episode yesterday.
So over. Jesus.
Take down a club.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. Do you know what the worst fucking job in this whole club is? It's working the fucking green room. Because you guys think that we all want to talk to you and we don't.
Oh, God.
We really don't.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, it gets more uncomfortable.
Okay.
I hear you, all right? I apologize. Look, don't tell Gavin, would you? Because, you know, I gotta work this club. This is so I make a living. Besides, you hit on me in the first...
Oh, God.
Now, before this, there's Jamie Lee, the comic, goes on stage. She's emceeing, and she basically makes fun of... Burns his whole set, making fun because it's somewhat misogynistic, and he's talking about hooking up with chicks, and it's filmed at the West Nyack location. They call it the Chuckle Hut, and then Dove goes up and he's trying to do his jokes, and the crowd's just looking at him. They're shaking their heads, they're booing, and he's just like a rock and roll comic. He likes to have shots afterwards, and afterwards they're in the parking lot. Those days are over. Okay, it's a different era, and it was the most uncomfortable fucking episode. I go, it's. Doesn't speak for comedians. I don't know why you guys are shoving this agenda down people's throats. Definitely go watch it just so you can punch somebody.
No, you know what the thing is? That's fucking. You know what the thing is? Like people go. I was on back in New York, and some guy says, "Well, don't you think you like?" I go, no, because the only fucking gauge is whether someone's actually funny or not. You just think comedy clubs are businesses. People fucking pay money to come in there and fucking laugh. And the problem with this occupation is you don't get that good till you got 20 fucking years in. And you can't just go fucking changing the rules just because you say that the fucking world is better. Like, you know, the audience dictates what the fuck I talk about because they're fucking laughing at it. I mean, you can't, you can't fucking create art like that. That's ridiculous.
I'm with you, dude.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Judd Apatow is a fucking Benedict Arnold to what we fucking do. He's got cheat codes to get where he is. His family is high up in entertainment. He's fucking a trust fund kid. And now he's coming in and he's doing this fucking agenda shit. We always know we don't even need to watch Judd Apatow's fucking shows or see his tweets to know what his take is. And it's across the board.
At one point,
anybody white guy with a dick is evil no matter what they do.
Well, isn't he a white guy with a dick?
Yeah, but dude,
isn't that
Liam
fucking
Dunham
retarded?
does the same shit and no silence.
At one point, they're all saying the comedy condo together. Dove Davidoff's the headliner. They demoted him to feature act because they got complaints on the comment cards. So they promote Pete Holmes to headliner. So he's, you know, it never happens. And he comes back to the comedy condo after he has a killer set, and they're drinking tea. He goes, "What the fuck is this? Let's go do some shots. Let's hang out. What am I doing?" She goes, "You can go do some shots. We're drinking tea."
Oh my God, dude. That is
First
social
off,
justice warrior porn,
you know what,
by the way.
You know what the real problem is, bro? The problem is they got the headliner staying in the condo. That never happens.
Yeah.
That fucking never happens, bro. I ain't staying in the condo.
Kiss dicks, dude.
You know what I mean?
I don't know why everybody would be okay with this show going on.
I don't know why Dove Davidoff would take that role. He has enough money.
But isn't he on the show?
Yeah, he's like a reoccurring guy.
Yeah, well, they just killed that character off.
No, he's allowed to. Oh no, maybe we'll have maybe we'll have an awakening. Come out and do jokes about socks misses from his dryer.
People who are afraid of fucking the truth, that the game is a hard game and you gotta work, are gonna fucking support this thing. And the people who grind. By the way, the women who are huge in comedy, for the most part, not 100%, but for the most part, are not the ones co-signing this Me Too bullshit. They're not up there crying about how hard it is to be them. They fucking grind.
Dude,
it's
everybody-
the ones who know that they don't got what it takes to actually go are trying to create bumper bowling comedy, which is like put the bumpers in the gutter so I can't get gutters so I can fucking
Dude,
compete.
it's like the alternative fucking comedy movement back in the fucking day. It's like, I grew up watching the fucking best of the best. It was fucking jokes. It was your writing. It was punchline, punchline, punchline. And now you get a fucking 15-minute story with some kind of like fucking one punchline. And I go, who does comedy like that, man? Fucking get your fucking...
Who do you think would be more pissed if you said male comics can't date female comics? Who do you think would lose their shit more?
Female comedy.
Female comics.
Why?
Why? Because how many of them fucking are dick riders on these fucking guys making it huge and getting opening spots that their talent doesn't really warrant?
Dude.
And I want to know how many female comics have fucking male comics as writers on their are fucking writing their shit.
Call in.
Like, you got Bonnie McFarlane, who's a fucking real G, Christina Pajinski, Sarah Tiana, and I go on to these real people who write their own shit. But you know what? A lot of these bitches barking, they got fucking male writers. And it's a fucking unseen truth. And you know what? This isn't Jimmy Shubert saying this. This is me and Chad Zumock saying this,
Hey!
okay? It's the fucking truth, dude. How many chicks have fucking male writers? Nobody talks about it. They're all fucking saying this shit, and then secretly they're running the dicks to write their jokes.
How many comics have fucked guys to get to the top? That's
It's
true.
like fucking true. I
Yeah.
love female comics, but this player-hating bullshit going on is trying to ruin comedy. Kiss dick.
The problem is it's really fucking tough to do well. It's really tough to do at a high level. You don't get to cheat that. What I love about fucking comedy is a great equalizer. You can fake it some nights. You can fool some of the people some of the time. You can fool all the people some, but you can't fool everybody all the time. You gotta put in the fucking dude. I was fucking sleeping in my fucking car in a rest area, 54 miles from Missoula, Montana, because I was on a fucking tribble run. It was fucking freezing, and I slept in my car with the fucking heater was barely fucking like it was like a little old lady blowing out the hot air. I had to sleep in my car, but I mean the grind of fucking doing this for years and fucking traveling and you felt like a truck driver driving your car. We didn't have fucking GPS. We had fucking Rand McNally maps. We had to use fucking payphones.
I didn't even think
where you
about
could
that.
Pick up, and I did this.
Dude, I once had to use the stars to figure out where I was going.
Fucking Magellan.
Fucking get.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. My fucking old man. Dude, my old man, while I was driving, pulls out a fucking map and a microphone, or not a microphone, but a magnifying glass, a map and a mag. I go, hey, fucking Magellan, relax, all right? Let me pop it into my Jeep.
Dude, I think comedy is fun. There's a lot of great female comics out there.
Jessica Curson is a crusher. Kathleen
a
Madigan.
crusher.
I dare any of these
Crusher.
female comics to follow them. I dare you.
But they're not out there crying about this shit. It's the girls barking the most that fucking got male writers writing for them.
Why don't you name some?
I know, Sam.
Why don't you?
Why?
Oh,
Why?
I know.
Candace,
Well, I
why?
know who a lot are. I feel like
Yeah,
maybe
you know who they are.
Yeah.
I know who they are. We all know
Who are
they
they,
are.
Candace?
Don't
You're
say
not.
it.
You're not in the industry.
Don't get that. Don't get the stink on me. I'm gonna get a ton of shit for this, or I'm maybe not even important. They don't even give a shit about me. But the point is like this bullshit that's going on right now by this
That's
fucking trust fund kids, dude. Everything that you hate about comedy, Judd Apatow has had a fucking hand in it. You hate the fucking sacred victim shit. Everybody gets a chance. Judd Apatow. Fucking you hate beta cuck nerds. Fucking Judd Apatow. You hate fucking elitist, fucking white female actresses in comics, born on third base, crying about how they can't hit fucking home runs. Fucking Judd Apatow. All that shit is
you're
led
not
by him.
scared to say his name.
No, I've said it before, and I don't hate Judd, but I'm just getting tired of this, man. It's like you're trying to snuff out the profession.
Yeah, for a guy like, also the thing you got to realize is, I mean, he's a fucking, what would fucking Shandling's take on it be? Or any of these guys that like, Kinnison or fucking Pryor, what would their take on it be? I mean, I'm sure these guys all supported fucking female comedians. I have them. I've actually got taken girls on the road with me and fucking, shared a condo with them. Was nothing more than a gentleman ever. I mean, you come up with these fucking things like men are fucking, I go, I would never fucking make your fucking journey more difficult because I know how difficult the real journey is. You're not going to get a difficult time
Yeah.
for me. You're going to to get me to fucking make sure no one fucking gives you a hard time. But that's what way most fucking comedians, most guys with real fucking talent don't fucking play that. Most guys with real talent know how tough this is, and so they're not going to. I mean, there's creeps out there that are insecure and they think a female may be funnier than them, so they're going to give you a hard time. But that's because they're an insecure little fucking douchebag. I don't feel that way. I don't have any fucking sisters. I look out for women. Not that they need me to, but I'm always fucking.
Dude, how many times have women been flamethrowed on fucking Twitter and I jumped in and Lisa Leslie, Whitney Cummings, fucking Melissa Villasenor. I jumped in and they're
Tripoli.
like, I fucking killed people.
Can I play devil's advocate though? You think Judd Apatow? Do you think maybe he made that special for a conversation and a dialogue? Do you think maybe that's the reason why he did that show?
Like there isn't a conversation and dialogue going on?
Yeah, you don't understand.
Like are you just deaf? Are you staying at home?
I'm just saying.
I mean, you know,
hold on. So you're the guy that just fucking brought it up about how shitty it is, and now you just fucking pivoted?
Yeah, it's called good radio.
It's not good
Okay,
radio.
well, let me
Well, this is a podcast, you fuckhead. It's not a radio show.
And furthermore,
Judd Apatow is the Steven Seagal of comedy, where it's like, we look back in the 80s, like, why did we enjoy this? It's so fucking bad.
I don't know. Seagal's pretty badass.
His movies, like, dude, they're so good because they're so bad now. You're like a fat guy in a fucking karate geese fighting
Pete
the
Holmes
fucking...
crashing takes all the misogynist dinosaurs of comedy.
Oh, God.
Who were you talking about? Who? Oh, Louis C.K.
Christianity. I love that fucking Christianity. Like, unbelievable, dude. Like, that is what is wrong with... Like, you're literally shitting on the biggest fucking religion that is the biggest buying power here. And that's why nobody gives a fuck about anything anymore. It's like you're shitting on every... Look at that, dude. They're all killing him when they were the ones that allowed him to do what he did. I love Louis C.K. He never did a thing for me. Doesn't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, I don't listen. I mean, look, the guy fucking jerked off in front of a,
Ask for permission.
Well, first off, I got news for you. And to his credit, I know there's a picture with those two girls without their tops on, which he never fucking released.
Hold on, I must say something about those two girls. They are not the ones that pushed all this shit. This is a fucking journalist trying to get a head on a fucking stake. She omitted a ton of shit. Hold on, she omitted a ton of shit that Dana and Julia said. Yeah. I know them. This whole notion that their careers have been destroyed by this isn't true. They've gone on and have insanely fucking great careers. Started movies, sold TV shows, been showrunners. Nobody ever talks about that. They talk about one chick who's convinced everybody that her fucking career was ruined because he asked, "Can I jerk in front of you?" She said no, and she said that he scorched the earth and got her fired from her management company. I've been fired by so many managers. It's part of the fucking gig, dude. Okay? Go watch that girl's special and tell me if you think it was Louis C.K. that fucking ruined her career. She's just like all of us, fucking working on shit. But I would love to have a boogeyman that could bling all my fucking problems on.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't run into that. I mean, I just been told by my distributor and by my agent that they don't even want to see your special. That that I was told if you were a minority. I go, well, why would you say that? Because you know I'm not a minority. You've seen my special. Did you watch it? Well, we watched a couple minutes. So you watched a couple minutes of my special. So what you're telling me is you don't care how funny or how good the special is. You care more about what I look like. And so you're doing that to me, but then you're going around and bitch about you're doing this to everybody else. Listen, we live in a meritocracy. If you are a funny female, if you're funny anybody, if you're funny, then you should fucking work, period. It's an incredibly difficult job to do. For people to put these stipulations on it and you're a dinosaur and this, that, and the other thing is like, no, that's the way it was done. I mean, you couldn't move ahead unless you were fucking funny. You can't give somebody.
Why doesn't Louis C.K. do a fucking? Well, I mean, why doesn't Judd Apatow do an episode on fucking Bryan Singer molesting kids? Where's that episode?
Here we go.
Where's the episode, Judd? Where is it? Huh? Why doesn't he do an episode on the Democrat guy who has killed two black men in his fucking apartment? Where's that episode?
To Judd's defense, it's a comedy show, and I don't know how Bryan Singer wedges in comedy.
Well, he can produce a new comedy that the comedians are auditioning for.
Yeah.
Hey,
can I fuck your kids? You got the part.
By the way, Judd Apatow's on the phone for you, bro.
Go, bring him on. I'd love to talk to him. I don't have any problems with Judd Apatow other than
Didn't
he's
you guys
retarded.
fight on Twitter, though? Other than he's retarded?
Yeah. That's my only problem with that guy.